Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Star Tarot. This is your general message, okay? So if you have Sag in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, this reading could possibly be for you. This is a general message, so this will not resonate with every Sagittarius out there. So pick up what I'm putting down that certainly does resonate and simply leave the rest, okay? What we're going to do today is look at what is presently going on and taking a look at what is to come, all right? I also say that time is fluid, so some of these events may have already started to happen, could happen in the next couple of days, moving into the next couple of months for some of you. For others, if you are looking at this reading right at this moment and it resonates, it was meant for you to see and to hear. All right, so that's just how, time, flows in the spiritual world. This could be a year after I have uploaded this video, and this does resonate for you. I don't believe in coincidences. So if you do stumble upon this and it does resonate, there was a message here for you to get at this particular time. So let's just go ahead and get started. If you are new to the channel, I do want to thank you so much for tuning in. Everything that I do here is in love and light only. All right. If you feel like something that is presented today does not fully resonate for you, you don't have to comment to let me know that it doesn't resonate. Just move right along and maybe check out your moon, rising, and Venus sign videos, or maybe check back at a different time. Sometimes what tends to happen, because time is fluid, none of it seems to resonate, but then it could be a couple weeks to a month later, I'll get an email and somebody will say, you know what, I watched, your video, and at the time it didn't resonate for me, but surprisingly enough, everything you said did manifest for me. So just always keep that in mind. So let's just see what your present energy is right now. What is it that you're thinking, feeling, or going through at this very moment, Sag? Let's see. What is it that Sagittarius is facing at this point in time? What are the feelings? What are the circumstances for Sagittarius? Okay. All right, I am seeing so far, the need to be strong. I also see someone possibly moving away from something that is not serving them at this time. All right, what is the outside influence for Sagittarius? Okay. All right. And what is the near future outcome here? Typically don't shuffle on camera. I decided to do so this month. Switch it up just a bit. I typically like to lay them out, meditate over them, take the time to see exactly what's going on and not bore you guys with the shuffling. But some people like to see the shuffle, and they like to see the cards pop out. I feel like that wanted to. All right, so let's just take a look here. Okay, so Sag, what I'm seeing here for you is that with the Four of Cups here, there is a little bit of boredom here when it comes to a certain situation. A lot of times this speaks about having some sense of boredom when it comes to a love situation, okay? We'll take a look at it further. It may or may not be that for you. It could be in other areas of your life, but so far I am seeing that there is a level of boredom. There could also be a possibility that you might be wondering if there is anyone out there that you can consider as a soulmate, or will you meet your soulmate? And this card is answering the question that yes. But there is a situation where, although there is somebody out there for you, there may be some residue from old relationships or an old relationship that has you a little bit jaded when it comes to the way that you assess relationships. So you might even have a soulmate that's right in front of you, but you're not able to see them because there's a lot of things that you've gone through in the past, and so you're kind of closed off. So however that resonates so far, but let's go in a little deeper. Excuse me. So the strength card here, okay, so it's looking like there's going to need to be a lot of strength on your part to really, get some certain things in motion here. But most importantly, I feel like there's going to need to be strength to walk away from this situation that might be having you feeling bored. So I feel now that this is more so you're in a situation that has run its course in your eyes. It no longer has that oomph to it, that spice, that spark. And so you're trying to find the strength to walk away from this because you're feeling like, there's something about it that's kind of stale, or you're starting to see that it is not serving you in some way, shape, or form. The Seven of Cups does present itself. So this could be that, you are wanting to walk away from this situation because you are wanting to explore other options, because that's what the Seven of Cups is, having some options out there. So maybe you're contemplating some other options that have come up, or maybe you're wanting to just walk away to see what those other options are. This could also talk about confusion. So for some of you, you might be walking away from the confusion because you feel like in this situation, it just doesn't make sense to be in it because, there's feelings that you're unsure about, or lost feelings, okay? So you might be feeling like, you need to walk away because maybe it just doesn't make sense to you. It's just really confusing to be in a situation that, you don't feel is particularly, satisfying you at this point. Now, the outside energy that I am seeing here with the Ten of Pentacles, okay, I am seeing that the outside energy being the Ten of Pentacles, this is, someone that has obtained a lot of luxuries. This person can have, a lot of money, or, a lot of material things, okay? But alongside of that, I am seeing that this individual may have some secrets or some hidden aspects about them, okay? So maybe you're dealing with someone that is able to give to you in a monetarily way, or provide you with gifts and extravagant things. Because if you look at the image here, it's like this person has a lot. Behind them is the mansion, there's lots of coinage here. There's a lot of luxury with this particular card, but there are some secrets here, okay, or something hidden, or maybe you feel like there's something that this person is not fully exposing. This could also talk about someone that is hiding behind their material gifts or gains, and so it's like not really bringing out who they really are. Maybe they feel like that is all that they can offer is things instead of emotions. Because with the Moon card, this could also be talking about, hidden emotions, hidden desires. So I feel like this outside energy is someone that, definitely has a lot to give, but maybe not in the emotional standpoint, and maybe there is something that they're not giving emotionally, hiding their emotions, and just being able to give as gift, you know. So the Ace of Swords pops out. Okay, so it's like really getting some clarity about this situation. And I think that we see it up here. You know, at first it's like, you know, you're really bored. And sometimes that happens when you are with someone that can give you things and take you places, but there is no emotional connection there. And you know, it's like, you know, yeah, gifts and trips and all that, that's good and fine and dandy, but I'm looking for more. So this is like getting clarity for a new beginning. So for some of you, I feel like you are waking up to the fact that this person, you know, has a lot to give monetarily, but not emotionally. All right. I'm also getting the sense that this person might be a bit controlling. So with this also next to it, you might be getting the really clear that this person is control hungry. You know, maybe they are controlling because they have all this money. They feel like they can, you know, keep you around. Okay. For some of you, I'm hearing this could be a situation where you're in a relationship or in a marriage, and this person is trying to hold on to you or trying to keep you into this relationship or into this marriage because they know that they have more than what you have. They know that they are, you know, providing you with stability here. But it looks like here you're getting clear and you need some change in the situation. And you also are wanting to control, you know, it's like gain control over being controlled, okay, is what I'm seeing here. Now, with the outcome being the Six of Pentacles, this totally makes sense to me. It's like, you know, I want to be the one that can give, you know, and give to myself. So I do feel like, you know, you want to be the one that's the beneficiary, the one that, you know, can give and provide, but you also, you know, it wouldn't hurt for someone to give to you, but you want to be the one, you know, that can give and give to yourself and not have to depend on being controlled by this situation here. All right, so let's get a little bit more clarity here. Let's get a little bit more clarity. Ten of Pentacles and Moon card, please. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles and the Moon. Oops. Yep, out comes the Devil card, okay? So there is something very toxic about this outside influence, this person. They might have a lot, but they might have some type of addiction. This could be drinking, this could be drugs, this could be a sex addiction. But I'm also getting more strongly that they have this control over you, or trying to have this control over you, you know, right here with this Emperor card here. This is someone, you know, trying to control a situation or gain control. So this is a codependent situation here. This is someone being able to keep someone around because of something. They are doing something, saying something, and I feel like this is, you know, having to do with what they can provide for you, okay? Maybe you're finding out that the one thing that you don't know about is that they do have an addiction, or that there is, you know, something else toxic going on behind your back. But there is some toxic energy here, and I think this is why the Moon card is presenting itself. So Yep. Okay. All right. In further clarification here, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and once again, the Six of Cups in reverse, okay? Let me just take a look at this further. I do feel like this is, yeah. All right. So, in clarifying of the Ace of Swords, okay, when we were talking about getting clarity on possibly, going towards something else, something new, getting clarity about the situation. And what's clear here is that with the Queen of Cups in reverse, okay, the Queen of Cups in reverse talks about suffering emotional and financial pressure, okay? Exactly what we just said here. I feel like there is a lack of emotion here, and I feel like there is some pressure to be with this person because of their finances, okay? It's like, getting used to living a certain lifestyle, or maybe, you don't have a lot of money or any money, so it's like, okay, feeling like I have to stay in this situation. Where am I going to go is what I'm hearing some of you say. Where am I going to go? What am I going to have to do? Or this could also be, if you leave this person, maybe some of this luxury that has been built, you guys have built together, and it's like, okay, so how do we split these assets if this is a marriage here? It's like, okay, so we've built this together, and once I leave this, how are we going to divvy this up? So this is what I'm hearing here. So funny because the Emperor comes out again in reverse with the clarity here. So just like I said, this is more so your energy, you feeling like, you don't have the control over this situation. This again is, excessive demands. This person has a lot of demands. This person has a very dominating, controlling, and for some of you could be downright cruel. And you're starting to get clarity on this, like really starting to see that this person, is dominating the situation, and I feel like it's more so that they have more to give out of this, or whatever has been built has been their idea, or they invested more than what you did, something like that. But this is definitely becoming very clear to you, and you don't feel like you have any control because this person is so controlling, so domineering, and this is not allowing you to really just have a relationship where you can start something new. It's like this person, it's like their way or the highway. So it's like there's no room for you to bring any new ideas or say, hey, let's try something new, or try to turn this around. So it's like, I also get the sense that what has been offered to you is this really great life, okay? It's almost like, why would you leave this? Or maybe you have these constant reminders of, you have a good life here. You have a life that other people would, dream to have. So there's like this mental manipulation over the things that they're able to provide or what you have. And you feel like if you stay in this situation, this is going to be an unwise situation because you're not going to be able to do what you want to do. And this is feeling like out of desperation. Okay, this is what I'm seeing here is that you're feeling like okay, I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Maybe you're feeling like the literal fool. like by you staying in this, you feel like you will be playing the literal fool to stay into this out of desperation because of these things that this person can provide for you. And then with the Six of Cups in reverse, you know, this does bring some other issues. Remember, we had the Four of Cups where you're feeling like, you know, you're kind of bored. I said the Six of Cups. This is the Four of Cups again. So the Four of Cups again is coming out, and excuse me, it's coming out in reverse. So when it comes to this clarity, so it means the same thing typically as the Four of Cups, but this is a more, so it's not just being bored. This is what the Spirit is telling me, is that first, you know, it started off with being bored. This person doesn't have anything to offer emotionally, but now as you are becoming more clear, you know, what this person is doing and how this person is handling you, because remember, this is your present energy. You know, first you're getting bored, you're trying to find the strength to move on and head towards some other opportunities for yourself. But as you become clear here, you're starting to really look at this as pure dissatisfaction, and you're really, really yearning for a change. I feel like you definitely want to get out of this, you know, because you feel like you are being controlled. You want to control some aspects of your life to get out of this toxic situation. Okay, so I think as time goes on, you are going to start to see more and more as you get clarity that this is something that you don't want to be involved in. And as time goes on, I feel like there's going to be a form of resentment here when it comes to this person. So I think that's why you are contemplating at first to walk away, and maybe you don't. Maybe you don't walk away right away. You hang in there a little bit longer, and then things start to really, really get a little bit more unbearable. You get that clarity, and it's like, hey, you know what? I got to get out of here at any cost, okay? But the outcome is that you will be able to do this on your own. You know, you'll have some money coming your way. You can build your own, you know, financial stability, okay? You don't have to stay in this situation, all right? You will be the benefactor eventually over your own life. And so I do see that you will eventually leave and you will get free from this situation. And at the bottom of the deck, we do see this sneaky little sucker here. You know, the Seven of Swords, you know, this is someone that is, you know, doing some things behind the scenes. Again, this kind of illuminates the Moon card here. This could be representing stealing. So maybe, you know, with this person having all of these luxurious things, maybe the way that this person is obtaining these things, or the way that they're living, has to do with them being dishonest. Maybe they're doing something to obtain this really luxurious, rich life that's very unethical. But this could also just talk about them doing something behind your back that you don't know about with the Moon card, you know, some secrets. There could possibly even be some infidelity here, because next I do see the Two of Pentacles, which could be juggling or just the need to get things in balance for yourself, okay? So let's go ahead and get some clarification here. Let's do this first. Let's take a look at what you need to be focused on to get you through this situation. So let's see what advice this Archangel deck has for you. Let's see how you can maintain to get through all this. Okay, Sag? So let's just see here. And, you know, I will say this, you know, Sagittarius, sometimes, you know, you guys are or can be focused on, you know, you guys do like, you know, to have nice things, okay? I mean, who doesn't? But You know, there is, you know, an aspect of, you know, wanting to have, you know, a nice life, nice things. And sometimes you guys can work really, really hard towards that or obsess over it sometimes. And I think that maybe you did get caught up, for some of you, again, however this resonates, you got caught up with the idea of really having this great life. Or maybe even presenting yourself as, you know, being with somebody that has some money or can bring some financial stability, and really at the end of the day, you're finding that it really wasn't worth it. It came with other attributes that you were not anticipating. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have overcoming difficulties. I love this card. I think it just is so beautiful to look at. But it says, the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges, okay? So if you look at this image, it's like, okay, so you see this mountain here. It's like going above and beyond this mountain. The mountain is the challenges, but it's like leaping up above that and, you know, flying high. Using your own wings is what I'm seeing here. So it's like being liberated, getting free. This mountain is something that's very difficult to get, you know, up and around and over. But instead of, you know, hanging in there and trying to walk up this mountain, it's like, it's time to fly high, babe. It's time to, you know, get up out of this situation. You also got the, oh, yeah, this is good. It says, notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So, yeah, when we were talking about, you know, the emotional, I feel like there is a lack of emotional, you know, love here, sharing of emotions, showing emotions in a positive way, because this energy is just so controlling, domineering, and, you know, they're able to give in certain ways, but not emotionally. So it's just saying that notice your reoccurring and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So you are definitely looking for that emotional connection with someone, and you're just not getting that here. So pay attention to what your physical and emotional feelings are pertaining to this. And I think that you will see that, you know, yeah, physically, you know, you are able to receive things in the material world, but emotionally it's lacking. And going back to the physical, after a while, you can have physical needs met, but it will start to take a toll on you mentally. So really paying attention to that. Let's go ahead and get some guidance from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Okay, let's get some clarification of the outcome. It looks like Sag will be able to bring something to the table for their own good. So give us a little bit more clarification on the outcome, please, Spirit. Prompted to shuffle some. One card, please, Spirit. Please give us the card for the outcome for Sagittarius. Give us the eyes to see and the knowledge to know. All right, gave me 2 cards. We'll take them. All right, so you got the Tribe and New Life card. Okay, very good. So let's just take a peek at both of these cards here. Okay, so y'all know I love this deck, so I'm going to read right out of it. All right. So it says, whenever you're in a community of like-minded others, there is a powerful opportunity to reap great abundance. It's essential to ask, what can I contribute, rather than what can I get from this? Figure out a need and look to fill it. Something meaningful will manifest. Even if what manifests is small, it is a sign that the doors of opportunity will swing open wider. There is also another meaning of this card to consider. Don't try to be all things to all people. Choose your role and be true to it, and serve from a sense of authenticity. There is no greater feeling of accomplishment knowing you have purpose. Exactly. Because, I mean, this was so perfect. I feel like when we're talking about, asking the question, what can contribute, okay? Instead of what can I get from this? And for some of you, I'm not judging. For some of you, I think that you're in this predicament because you did see that there were some things that you could gain from it. Maybe not maliciously, but it's like, wow, this person has a lot to offer me, And so I do see that could be the case for some of you. Also, you are able to manifest something for yourself. And it does talk about that the doors of opportunity are going to swing wide open for you. We did see that here with you being able to provide some things for yourself and for others, and not having to be, waiting for someone to give you a crumb here or there, or give you a lot and then have a lot of bullshit that you have to deal with because they were able to provide you with a lot, okay? And then it also talks about, being authentic, all right? I think that you have to be authentic to yourself and not be in this situation and just, sell your soul to, okay, sell your soul to, material things is what I'm hearing. All right, so let's check out the other card, New Life. Wow, this is really a clear message. This may not resonate again for everyone, but it definitely is speaking to someone out there in this situation. I will say that I do see a lot of people in this situation, especially in this day and age. Times are very hard, and people are really trying to find a way to live a good, comfortable life, and there's nothing wrong with that. And sometimes we do fall for people, and we do, have real love for people that just happen to have a lot. And sometimes, for them, they don't know how to love. So it's like, they give you material things to make up for the love that they can't possibly give you. So that is what I'm seeing. All right, so this is the message for the New Life card here. It says, you have every reason to be optimistic right now as things seem to fall into place magically. New opportunities remind you that abundance is available to you now. Delight in the bounty that begins to appear in surprising forms. Stay curious and know that your hopes and dreams are being fulfilled. It's as if new life suddenly infuses your projects, work, and creative ideas with a kind of electricity that crackles with exciting potential. Fortune is smiling on you. Yeah, so for some of you, you have your own set of skills or knowledge about something, or maybe there's something that you want to build on your own. But whatever you have, whatever is inside of you, you can manifest something for yourself that you don't have to rely or depend on this person, let alone anyone if you don't want to. So again, like I said, I do see you walking away. I do see you now becoming the benefactor and, gaining control over this situation, over this person. And I do see a new life for you headed your way. So if you are worried about leaving because of the money, I do hear Spirit saying that you're going to be all right. You're going to be just fine. You no longer need to, be in a situation that is not serving you, is very controlling because you feel that you lack. You have some really great things coming for you. and you can stand on your own 2 feet. Okay, Sag? So this is the message that I have for you. If this did resonate at all, please like, share, comment, and of course, subscribe. That way you'll know when your next videos are coming out. I don't know when I will do them. I let Spirit lead me as to when, when to upload certain, messages for you guys. I'm hoping to do a healing portion and a you versus them this month. Hopefully I'll be able to get to all that. We'll see. So if you subscribe, you'll be able to be notified on that. And then the other thing is, again, personal readings, $35 this month. That information is down below if you're interested in getting a reading that pertains to you and to you only. But in the meantime, I do want to say, Sag, really, really, get that clarity for yourself, okay? Because you deserve to be loved, and you deserve to live, a beautiful life, and you can manifest that on your own or with someone else eventually. So take care, Sag. I hope to see you all again. Sending you all of the love, all of the light, and most importantly, abundance at this point in time. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.